Hey, my friend David Evans here, President PIC TV Network. Welcome to the PIC TV Ready session. In this presentation, we're going to show you how you're going to have the best audio so people can hear you, the best video so people can see you, and the best lighting, which is important, so you can have a beautiful setting for your virtual broadcast, or if we're live, I'll take care of that. So let's begin with your phone. If you're going to record on your phone to come on to PIC TV Network, the first thing you want to do is to make sure your phone has a good connection, which means the Wi-Fi has to be good. The battery needs to be charged up, or if your phone has to be charged up. So you want to make sure that your connection is, your bars are up. Step one. Step two, you want to always have something to drink in case your throat gets dry. The air in the circulation may be not that good, so you want to make sure that's good. You want to make sure that you have enough air space when you're talking on TV. You may even want to unbutton your top button so you have your good space to talk, because you're really communicating with somebody on the other side of the screen, and you don't want to be choked up on TV, coughing on the set. You want to be able to be free and relaxed. Your pressure is down, you're talking, and you're thinking before your next question. You already want to be able to be in response to that. Sometimes we have a script, sometimes we do unscript. Depends on the chemistry and the relationship that I have with the individual that's coming on. If we're talking about spiritual things like the Bible or dispensation or the Old Testament, New Testament, or Jesus Christ, or sharing your testimony, you should be able to do that. And my last interview I had was with Bishop Peterson from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He was talking about his church that got burnt and rebuilt all over again. And I have a TV broadcast show that I created from scratch 5 years ago called The Preacher's Life. We talk about a preacher's calling, because every preacher should be called, their costs, their career, their challenges, and knows that sun is coming up. So I wouldn't use this setting on a recording setting. So we talked about that show and what that show brings to our viewers. Test. If you have your books, and if you want to talk about your book, you can put your book up. We'll shoot that on the screen at the same time we're talking. Depends on what type of show we're doing or interview we're doing with you. Is very important. The main thing I want you to focus in on is relaxing. Act like it's your birthday. Smiling. I want that energy to be on the other side of the screen for everybody who's watching. Let's go into some of the channels that we have on PIC TV Network. We have a movie channel. We have a music channel. We have a fitness channel. We have a travel channel. We have a sports channel. We have a gospel life channel. We have a now live channel on PIC TV Network. We have a PIC TV Network World channel, which is international shows and programs. So we put you in the genre of the channel that you feel fit to be on. We feel comfortable to come on. So the first step, and you're doing it right now, is the TV ready session. You're prepping, you're rehearsing, you're getting everything right. You're really building a set for television. And it's my job to make sure you feel comfortable, you feel free, and it's beautiful. Because if I prepare you right, you'll be one of the best persons that we ever had on PIC TV Network for an interview or even their own show. So let's talk about some of the other audio, video items that we use. And we're going to go into another set room, and I'll show you that. This is for people who are coming on PIC TV Network. So if you are coming on our network, the TV ready session is directed for you. After you finish watching this presentation, want to send a donation to TV network, and we'll get you some information how you can give a PayPal, Cash App, Zelle on 423-9820. So you can also give a donation to always help. So let's go into looking at some other items that we use when we do broadcasting on PIC TV Network. Now, many of you, this is your first time. We don't want you to go out there spending a ton of money, but we do want you to have good audio so people can hear you, good video so people can see you. And the level of quality of your phone or computer is going to tell us how you can work your settings on your video so you can have the top quality 1080 4K. Those are good quality broadcasting settings on your phone. If you have an older phone, we still can work with you. If you have an Apple, we can work with you. If you have an Android phone, we still can work with you. If you have a laptop or computer, we still can work with you. But we want to let you know some of the items that we use, and you can get some of these on Amazon. It doesn't cost that much. So let's go see. Welcome to the TV Ready session. My name is David Evans. Part 2 starts right now. If you have an iPhone 17, 16 Pro, this is what I use, and it's the Lightning Micro, and this has 2 in it. So you see here, that's the ones that goes in the back of your mic telephone, and then you have the other Rose, and I love Rose. Hooks right up, and it has a magnet on here. That little magnet fits right into on your shirt or your suit. That comes off. When you know it's on, that means that red button means it's on. It charges, and I keep my stuff in the case. Charging port right there. You can hook it up. I always keep my stuff charged up. This is for an older model, like you have an iPhone 13 Pro, 14. And then notice you have the Lightning right here. This is a difference. See that Lightning right there? That hooks in the back of your phone, and you got 4 microphones here instead of 2. So this is really good too. But again, you want to make sure your phone is compatible to whatever phone you're going to use. You have 4 microphones, and I love this one, but it does not work with the new phones. This is for older model phones. This is where I call my robot friend. When it does recording, follows me, tracking, goes wherever I go, moves with me when I move. And I love this right here. It's a wonderful gift. So if I'm recording by myself and I'm in a setting and I just need some recording, look what it does. It follows me. Put that on my phone. You will never know I'm recording solo. Use this a lot, and it's beautiful. And the range on these microphones are great too. You can be like a half a block away and it still works. You're watching TV Ready session with David Evans for PIC TV. We'll be right back after this. So this is the PIC TV Network green screen room. I'm gonna turn on the light and let's see watch the lighting change. One, got another one. So lighting is so important. When you're doing the show, when you're doing the program, people have to see you. And the better your view is, the less they're gonna turn you off. If your screen is not beautiful when they're looking at you, they're gonna turn you off. If they can't hear you, they're not going to watch you. You gotta be seen good. Even if, what is the rule? They gotta see you so they can listen to what's on your heart. They gotta hear you so they can listen to what's on your heart. They gotta see you so their brain and they can follow you and they can process what you're saying, and your view is beautiful. Now, you don't have to have a green screen like I have behind me because I do virtual. So a lot of times when I come on a set, I have a virtual behind me scene because I'm in the studio. I'm the host. I'm doing the program. So I want my screen to be set up like we at Paramount Studio, Warner Brothers, Disney. I don't want that for you. I want you to have something so beautiful, like if it's your sunroom, or you're in another beautiful room in your house, your living room, or if you're another, because it's natural. Think about people want to see you from a real side. Now, I'm going to show you how that looks. This is a green screen. Let's look at another view. And I'm just taking you through the PIC TV network TV ready session. So we're talking about video and lighting. You may have to invest and get a light, which is very, very, very important for you to have some good lighting. There's so many interviews I had and people have poor lighting. The poor lighting, the camera loves light like kids love candy. Kids love candy, the camera loves light. The better the light, the better the view. And the greatest light is God's light. So if you're in a room where you have a lot of beautiful lights, that's going to make your picture look beautiful. We're going to get the sound together because I'm going to show you what we use for that. But let's look at another tip. This is a TV ready session, PIC TV ready session, set design. Let's go to another set. Okay, you have your computer ready. This is the microphone that I use when we're doing a show. This is the computer that I use, and I'm upgrading to Apple with supporters coming. We're going to upgrade to Apple. But I want to show you a couple of tricks. My sound is going to be good because I'm using this microphone. I'm not using the microphone that comes with this computer. This camera is pretty good. I tested one, but this is a good camera. But you want to make sure that you have the best Wi-Fi. So what I do, I have my computer hooked up right here, and this goes to my Wi-Fi. This design is so important. I have my mouse, computer, microphone ready to go. Turn my on button. It's going to power up in a minute, but this is going to give me the most powerful source to my Wi-Fi. This is very important because you want your Wi-Fi to be good, excellent, great. This is for people using the computer when you're recording. So when you have your Wi-Fi hooked up, this Wi-Fi is going to my computer. Make sure you hook it up. Make sure the pins are working good. Everything is there. Make sure you got that there. Make sure you have those pins working good. They're not broken. Make sure it has a good fit. You put it right in there, and then you hook the other end to your Wi-Fi. And that's right here. You want to hook your Wi-Fi up, and I'm going to tell you the secret to make sure it's in good. When you take this in, and you put this in, it has to light up. So watch this. Wait. Now, it's not working yet until you see the light. When you see that light, there it is. See that light lighting up? That means it's connecting. If that light is not lighting up, it's not connecting. So when that light does that, it is working. So you got some juice. All right, let's go back to the computer. It's connecting. That means now I have a good connection from my Wi-Fi to my computer. Okay, let's make sure we got everything on. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the PIC TV studio TV ready session. See the set design right here that I put together. Okay, and let's see how this looks versus the lighting. Now I'm gonna bring the lighting in, and I'm gonna show you guys how it looks. The lighting is so important. Whenever you're doing a show or setting, everything that lights up makes it better. Okay, lighting, lighting, lighting. Now, you guys see the difference between the light? The lighting is so important. So as I stated, this is my bag that comes in with it. So not only do I have one, as I stated before with you guys, I have two of these. I always leave one in the car because I never know when I may have to shoot. And I have one in the home, okay? This is one. This is my tripod. Go before my cell phone. It's made for cell phones. Made for cell phones. And it's so great, and I'm gonna show you some more tricks. So not only do I have one, I have two. So if I invested in one, you guys you can invest in two, you guys can get one. It's TV Ready Session, PIC TV Network. Let's go to the next lesson. So don't forget, I'm gonna have a quiz for you guys. When we finish this TV Ready session, I'm gonna ask you this quiz. How many tripods for my phone does Dr. Evans has? And you're gonna say, you already know, okay? I'm gonna ask you that on the quiz. This way I'm gonna you're gonna let me know whether you did your homework studying for the TV Ready session. So here is and I'm gonna ask you the name of it, okay? You see that? So I have two cell phone tripods, two adjustable. And this thing can go high. I'm 6'3". Look how high this thing can go up. That thing can go higher. It can go high. That means if I'm shooting or high, and I've had this in concerts. I just put it up there in concert on stages, and it shot real good because the height is above the crowd. Okay, so I got that there. Okay, let's go to another session. So in this TV recording session, notice that the words on my sign, you can't see them correctly, right? Because I'm using the back part of the phone, or you may say the front part of the phone. The phone with the camera is that you talk on, that's what it's recording on. When I flip it the other way, you're going to be able to see the writing and the information behind me. Okay, the letters of PIC TV Network, and that little banner right there. This is We Are Blessed. You should be able to see that when we turn it around. So if you want people to understand the words when you're talking and you have like a sign behind you with words on it, you have to flip the phone around, okay, so it can capture those words while you're talking. Watch this, let's flip it around. Okay? Right where you are. Staying in that sweet spot is so important when you do a recording. Now, when you come on, you want to smile. You want to be able to talk and project because you're talking to the audience. You're not looking that way every 3 minutes. You're not looking that way every 2 minutes. You're sure not looking up. You're looking at the audience, and you got to know exactly where your audience is. Your audience is right in that camera, whether it's camera number 1, camera number 2, or camera number 3. It's where that finger is, that's where you want to look at, because that's where your audience is. You're talking to people on the other side of the screen, and they want to connect with you. And the way they connect with you is you looking at them while you're talking. You're smiling. You're producing energy. The TV Ready session, again, we're not live, so you can make mistakes. You can laugh, we can cut, we can start again. Keep your water. Man, I need some water too. This is the beautiful thing about the TV Ready session. It's about making mistakes and correcting our mistakes. Okay? So, we fixed the behind us. We got that looking good. Make sure whatever we want behind us is there. If we don't want it, we take it out. We cover mistakes. We don't ever show that on television. We don't show marks on TV. We cover it up. We look at the set. If it looks good for you, it's going to look good for us. If it don't look good for you, it won't look good for us. You have to put that in position, and we're going to help you in the TV Ready session, because I'm not going to have you to come on television if you got something that's not right. Plus, you're taking this TV Ready session, so you're going to be ready. Let's learn from another step and another principle. You want to PIC TV Network TV Ready session with David Evans, your TV host and your president of the network. These things, it took me like 5 years to learn until I perfected it. But if you keep doing it, you're going to be great. In fact, you're going to be one of my best persons that came on PIC TV Network. From the TV Ready session to a PIC TV Network spotlight interview to your own show and program. That's what I'm working for, to getting you on. TV ready session number 5. Let's look at the next lesson. Let's look at the next principle in this TV ready session. We're going to do same setting, different glasses. Notice whether the glasses are going to give a glare or it's going to be clear. I love glasses because it helps me to see better. But the camera reads the glare, so I want to clear that up. Now, if I take the glasses off, still gonna talk, I still gonna speak, and maybe you'd like to do it without the glasses, which is great. It still lets you be seen, it lets you project, it lets you do everything you was doing before. I just feel a little comfortable. But I have to do what makes my audience looks good and makes me feel comfortable. Make the audience look at me and not want to turn me off. I want to make sure that whatever I say on the set, they are processing, they love it, they love it, they love it, and don't want to turn it off. Whether the subject is spiritual, financial, health, whatever we're talking about, we're connecting with the audience. Now, that may be good too. You may want to put them on for a second. You make a point, today's session is we're going to talk about the war, the state of the world, the state of the church. We're going to talk about what's new for the rest of this year, what's coming up, what are your goals for the rest of the year. And as you talk about your goals for the rest of the year, notice I took my glasses off and I'm giving another view for those who are watching. Oh man, yeah. Putting it back on, you know what? I'm looking at something, I was reading something the other day, and it really inspired me, motivated me, encouraged me. I'm still connecting. And after I did that, it allows me to do something else. What am I doing? I'm projecting a message. I'm using what I love, but also loving what they see. That's a big difference. All right, let's look at another tip. PIC TV ready session. Let's look at tip number 7. People are focusing in on my presentation, my audio, and the big picture. They're looking at what's behind me, but more so hearing what I'm saying. Okay, so you can manipulate, but you gotta know your sweet spot and you gotta stay there. You cannot move. If you know you got something that you wanna do at a certain angle, you stay at that angle. I mean, you can talk and stay at that angle because you're really covering up the other side. It's another PIC TV studio presentation. I don't want to say trick, but something you could do to manipulate the audience, and let's do something else. Let's try this one. So if you have your glasses that you like to wear like me, and you're so accustomed to wearing them, you want to have somebody on the other set to set the camera or the cell phone or the computer at that sweet spot where it's hiding the glare as much as you can. Whether you got to look up more and the glare is gone. So you got to really stay there talking like this and finding a sweet spot, because if you drop and they say, okay, stay right there, you want to stay exactly where they ask you to stay when you are doing your presentation. If you want to make a point, and remember your camera is your audience, you come towards the camera. And you really know, I really wanted to make this point to let you know that it's really in my heart to really help people. You lay back and say, you know what, when you're doing a presentation with me, and it's really important for us to really get into this subject because this is so important to me. Because if it's important to you, it's important to someone else on the other side of the screen. Connecting with your audience is so important. Staying locked in is so important. Making sure if you're solo recording, you want to get to that sweet spot. Now, I'm recording with the glasses, and most of you know when I take them off, you don't have to worry about the glare. Okay, it's gone. It's good. Okay, I just gotta do what I do without the glasses. and my audience still love me. So sometimes you do what's best for your presentation instead of what's comfortable with you all the time, because being comfortable is a wonderful thing on the set, but what's best for the production, what's best for the picture, what's best. So you know you got your audio together. Now we got to make sure we got the glare out. If the glasses are giving the glare, we want to get rid of those particular ones and maybe get another pair or try another pair until we get the ones that fits you. So you coming on PIC TV Network for the first time. Principle number 8 TV ready session. You want to feel comfortable. Take a deep breath. You're going to feel nervous. You may feel butterflies. It's okay. It's like riding a bike for the first time, or it's like driving a car for the first time, or it's like going on a plane for the first time. Your first time, you're always going to feel a little different, and that's good. I want that nervous energy. I want you to feel like I don't have it all together. I want you to feel like, yeah, I want to do my best. I want you to feel like that. It is my goal and my job to make sure that comes out in a beautiful way. So we use that nervous energy. We use the butterflies to fly. You know, a caterpillar is a butterfly, but just in transformation stages. And you're going to transform right on the set. So when you first come on, I'm going to introduce you. For example, if I was introducing David Evans. Today we have a special guest coming on PIC TV Network. His name is David Evans. He's from Washington, D.C. He also is the president of PIC TV Network, which is a television network that streams around the world on Roku, reaching 90 million viewers. He also is on YouTube with 500,000 viewers and subscribers on YouTube. He also is on other streaming platforms. That's it. That's the introduction. Once I interview you, I'll say things about you, who you are, a little bit about your background, a little bit about your education, if you want that in there, a little bit about what have you done in the last 3 or 4 years, and what are you doing now. That's a brief thing. Then we get into a subject. If me and you are interviewing together and we're talking about a subject like we have Pastor Anderson come on, I can talk more about the Bible, because we're scholars and students of the Bible. So when we talk about the last days, we can talk about Matthew 24, we can talk about the dispensations, the hour of the church, you know, we can talk about the return of Jesus Christ, and we can flow like that. If I'm talking to you and you have your own business, I want to focus more on you and your business, or you and your book, or you and your music, so I can put it more so on you, not me. The good host will always host the person that's there. We're hosting you. It's your show, especially if you paid for it. It's your segment. So when you're coming on PIC TV Network and you're coming and you're doing a presentation, if it's a spotlight interview, we want to spotlight you. It's all about you getting your information. So we need your email. We can put a banner up there. We can put a banner up there for your Instagram, your contact number, your website. We can put all that on the screen. If you have a book, if you're selling a book, we can put that up there, your business or a flyer about your event. We can put all that on the screen while you're talking. So we would do the hard work. We just want you to be comfortable in coming on PIC TV Network. What else? If you're coming on PIC TV Network and you come into the studio, we get the studio link. You want to go into that studio link as soon as you get it. If your show is on Saturday at 8 o'clock and we send you that link on Wednesday, go to that link on Wednesday. Go to the link on Thursday. Go to the link on Friday. You do not have to wait till Saturday at 7 o'clock to go into the link. You want to make sure your audio and your video is working with the link. You can literally come into the studio without us being there and still know that you're connected. We just haven't brought you from the green room We just haven't brought you in. But your phone should be connected, or your computer already, to the link. So that means you already tested the link before we even start, maybe 3 or 4 days in advance. A lot of people try to wait till 5 minutes to come on. I can't get on. What happened? I can't get in. You didn't test the link. That's why I gave you the steps when you first come on. Your Wi-Fi working correctly, your audio working correctly, your video working correctly. All that stuff is on you. Make sure you do your work and ours will be done. Now, let me give you another tip in this TV ready session. When you're coming on PIC TV Network for the first time and you never ever came on before, what you want to do is to practice certain things. For example, things that you never say when you're on our set. Like this. Are we still on? I can't hear you. What happened? You disappeared. Oh, Dr. Evans, I can't hear you. We never ever say that on my show. We never ever say that when we live. So what you're gonna do, if you can't hear us on our side, you're gonna go out and reset and come back in the studio. If you can't hear me, you're gonna help us by doing this. You're not gonna say nothing. You're gonna point to your ear. Do it again. That gives us a signal. Oh man, our sound. Because yes, thing can go off on our side, but you never say it. That's why you had this TV ready session. You never say it. I can't hear you. Are we still on the air? Are we taking a break? What happened? I can't hear you. We do not do that on my set if you went to this TV ready session. We do not do that. What are you gonna do? Quiz. What are you gonna do? You're gonna come out and you come back in. Because sometimes the Wi-Fi may go down. Sometimes something like that may happen. But you're gonna go out and come back in. It's gonna reset. And we'll see you in the back studio and we can bring you back up and bring you back on the screen. Anything can happen. But you're gonna be prepared for what happens. We never let our audience know our mistakes. We never, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't do that. I didn't mean to do that. We never do that. We laugh. Oh, you laugh all over. You just thought that was, oh my goodness, that was crazy. You laugh all over it. You let us fix that. If something dropped or something small, oh, that was the funniest thing I ever heard. Ooh, oh man, that's crazy, man. That was amazing. Oh, that's what you do. You don't apologize. You don't, because we don't make those mistakes. Let's go on. So, TV ready session. Let's go over some things that we already learned from the beginning. We learned that we want to have the best audio. That's where you got your audio. And you want to have the best video. So quiz number 1. You should pass this quiz. You're going to text me on 240-423-9820. That's the number you're going to call, 240-423-9820. I'll even give you 10 days, give you 2 weeks. But you're going to get back to me and you're going to answer these text questions I'm going to ask you. For example, how many tripods does Dr. Evans use? If you don't know how many tripods I use, you didn't do the TV ready session. You didn't do your homework. What are 3 things that you want to have perfect when you do a show? Your audio, number 1. Your video, number 2. And with good lighting. Audio, thank you. Video, thank you. Lighting. Those 3 things. TV ready session. If you answer those, you get 50 points in the TV ready session quiz. Audio, video, lighting. Because I'm going to ask you that. That's going to be on the quiz. Passing this TV ready session means you're going to be ready for a beautiful, great spotlight interview, or even a TV show on PIC TV Network. Because I'm going to have my act together when I come on. I want you to have yours. I want to make sure that you come on and you are ready to do a beautiful broadcast. Flawless. So great that they don't what? They don't want to turn it off. I'm going to give you another quiz question. What do we want to do is connect with our audience. Write that down. Questions, because I'm giving you the answers. Write the questions, because I'm giving you the answers. And then you're going to go over the questions so you can give me the right answers. So I'm giving you the questions and the answers. So when you take the test, you'll make the right answers when I ask the questions. Let me say that again. PIC TV Ready session. I spent all this time with you so you can have the best audio, you can have the best video, you can have the best lighting for a great presentation. That's why I'm spending this time with you on the TV Ready session. Okay? Let me give you another question and the answer so you can write this down. What are things we don't say on TV when we're live, when we're doing a presentation? What are the things we don't say? Let me give you the answer. We don't say, I can't hear you. We don't say, are we still on now? We don't say, what happened? Is it over? We don't say, man, I'm sorry. We don't say that on television. We do not say that. I get real concerned when we go over steps and people don't do that, don't understand that this is not a live social media presentation. You're on television. 90 million people around the world. South Africa, we have a television network over there. Tosia is our manager. They're watching. Brazil, Australia, Teresa over there. We have people watching our television show and programs on PIC TV Network, and they don't want to hear like you don't know what to do on the other side of the screen when you had a TV Ready session. This is the difference between people coming on and they're doing their homework and they're ready. You pass the test. Okay, let's move on. Stay hydrated. It's very important. If you cough, we can edit that out. We can take that out. Boom. You can't, control the cough. We'll take you off and bring you back on. But if you can avoid that, get something to drink. Your bottle's right there. You can take a drink. Bottle. You may want to have a little cup or something right there. It's good. Put that down. You're going to come on PIC TV Network, and we're going to do a 30-minute show, or we're going to do a 1-hour show. 30 minutes or 1 hour. Because people don't have a long attention span. They do not want to see you on television longer than the Titanic. When we send you the TV studio link, when do you come on? Answer. Soon as you get it, you check it. If your show is on Saturday at 7 p.m. and you get the link on Wednesday, you check it Wednesday, you check it Thursday, you check it Friday, you check it. You check that link when you get it to make sure your audio's in, your studio is in, when you got your audio video in the studio and you already in the studio behind the scenes before we even come on. You do not wait 10 minutes before the show starts saying, I'm coming in the studio now. That's not professional. You want to be above that. You want to be way above the people who just come on and just say osmosis, or come on and just go off at the top of their head, or just come on and just fill in anything. You want to be way above that. So you want to come on way in advance. You got your audio, video, lighting. You ready to come into the studio. You already checked everything. You got your set design that you want. Let's do another question and answer. Question. I'm going to ask you, what does the camera like your phone or your computer or your laptop like the most when you're doing a show? Answer. Your camera, your computer, your laptop likes light. It likes light like kids like candy. It likes light. Lighting, the more light you have, the better your camera and your computer looks for your video presentation. It loves light. So you want to be in a lighted area. You do not want to shoot in the dark. The best light is God's light. As we're shooting outside, that's the most beautiful place we can be, especially if we're doing an interview live. Or if we're in a setting, you want to make sure you got that light lit up like it's a sunny day. Being the best light in that house. Light that whole room up, not just one space. Notice when you go into a studio like a big studio, Jennifer Hudson, or you go into a studio like Paramount or Disney, they got lights everywhere. It's a boom, all the lights popping out. It's a reason. Your lighting is 90%, let's say 75% of that presentation is your beautiful lighting. Production has a lighting team. I don't want to go deep into that. So I'm going to ask you that. That's a question. What does the camera like the most? You're going to say light. Light. Like what? The camera likes light like kids like candy. That's what you're going to tell me. Okay. The next question I'm going to ask you on this TV ready session, you're going to write this one down because I'm giving you the questions and the answers. And when I ask you the questions, you're going to give me the answers. So like an open book test. Okay, here it is. Who do you want to be like when you come on television? Do you want to be like Oprah? You want to be like Peter Jennings? Do you want to be like Tyler Perry? Do you want to be like Steve Harvey? Do you want to be like Jimmy Fallon? Do you want to be like Jennifer Hudson? Who do you want to be like when you come on television? When you do your interview, when you do your show? Answer, none of them. I don't want to be like Jennifer Hudson because I'm not Jennifer Hudson. I don't want to be like Steve Harvey because I'm not Steve Harvey. I don't want to be like Jimmy Fallon because I'm not Jimmy Fallon. I don't want to be like none of them. I learn from them. They're great hosts. They're super awesome. But I want to be like me. I want to be the best version of me on the screen. I study them. I study the scripts. I study some of the things they say. And I take that and put it into my own mindset and my own custom-made way of doing the presentation. I like that. My own custom way of doing the presentation. Be the best version of you. Nobody can beat you being you. So when you're doing a TV spotlight interview or you're doing a show on PIC TV network, be you. Yeah, learn from them. Get some tips and tools from them. But it's nothing like putting a pair of shoes on and those shoes feel good on your feet because they're customized or customized suit for you. You feel good because that's you. There's nobody like you on the face of the earth. Be the best version of you. Let me give you an example of what happened. I was interviewing Mayor James, who is the mayor, one of the first mayors down in Southern Maryland. And one of my brothers hooked this up for me. Brother Joe hooked it up. And he sent me this script for a whole week to interview the mayor. A whole week. All these pages, all these chapter 1, chapter 2, to say to the mayor everything. The night before, I said, man, I've done a lot of interviews, and I just don't feel comfortable going by all of this stuff that you have written down. He said, okay, Dave, man, just do Do you use some of the stuff, but just be you. I said, that's what I want to do. So when the mayor came on the screen, I said, Mayor, I got all these questions. He said, Dave, let's just have some fun. The mayor said, let's just have some fun. You answer me some questions, I'll answer them, and we have a good time on the television show. It'll be like a party. I said, oh, it's on like popcorn. This is my style. Look at that interview. YouTube, PIC TV Spotlight, Mayor James. PIC TV Spotlight, Mayor James. Look at that interview. And we just flow, off the cuff, flow. Because I could be me. You always want to be you when you're doing a presentation. Be you. Especially when you first come on. You're going to love it. Everybody who come on PIC TV Network, and that means all 1,000 people who came on our network, always want to come back again, or want to come on the next session, or want to come on the next show, or want to come on the next presentation, or want to do a spotlight interview with a collaboration of people. Every time, because they love it. It's just like eating Lay's potato chips. You always want to eat another one. Or riding a bike. I love it. Or getting on a moped. Let's ride some more. Or learning how to drive. Now I want to get behind the wheel again. That's how you get the PIC TV network. Man, you love doing recordings. And that's what happened to me. Let's take a break, and I'm gonna tell you how PIC TV Network got started. Our recording for movies in your car, when you're doing a recording, or if you're out of town and you want to record a setting, if you're driving to a particular area, you just turn this around and use that camera on your phone to record on the big screen on your car, and you can see in front of you the mountains, the waters, the bridges. You can turn it around and do a presentation that we can do on the television network. You can shoot a scene there. This is so cool. I use this to do a short film called Rideshare, PIC TV Network Rideshare. When I first started recording, that's what I use. I can do 1,000 times better than that now. So if you look at my Rideshare, YouTube, mini movie, but this is what I first used. So if any of you want to do some movies with us, short films with us, you want to shoot a scene with us in your car or a beautiful view, get one of these. $5.99. It's an investment from Ross, all right? And I'll show you how to use this. It's cool. You put your phone on there, turn it around, and your phone now records without a person. Nobody's there, but does all the beautiful things does with you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do Rideshare 2 PIC TV Network. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Yeah. So let's talk about something else I want you guys to get. The next thing I want you guys to get out there, PIC TV Network, TV Ready session, students, PIC TV Network Ready session. Wonderful people out there who took the class. Get one of these studio hats, PIC TV Network studio hats. We got different colors. We got so many hats, and this is just a few of the hats that we have. We have a lot more than this. I mean, we have a whole bunch of hats, and I got colors. Maybe I'll show you guys the whole list of hats we had. Already ready, one size fit all, brand new, custom made, just designed for you. So we have a special price for these studio hats, especially if you come on PIC TV Network. You need to get a studio hat because you want to represent you've been on PIC TV Network. You pass this TV Ready studio session, and we can mail these to you anywhere. Or if you're in the DMV, we can bring them to you. So guess what? You feel like a star when you put this on, the PIC TV Network studio hat. Boom! You'll be rocking and rolling with these studio hats for PIC TV Network. We got so many colors. We got so many PIC TV Network studio hats. You're gonna love it. Now, how did PIC TV Network get started? PIC TV Network started in 2020 when my sister Brenda passed away. It was the last Saturday in August 2020. And I talked to my sister Sunday. She was gone. My niece Angel called me and said, Uncle David, Brenda passed never ever been the president of a PIC TV of a studio network. I never been in the entertainment world. I never ever had been to Paramount Studios, Disney's, Universal Studios. I never sat on anybody's set. Never been in a movie set, shooting scenes with movies. Never done that in my life. Never. The closest thing I've been to doing something on this level was being a review tech in 1996 at DC TV. I would watch movies and watch shows, and before they air, I was a review tech, so I would review shows and programs. If they weren't good, cursing, lighting, audio off, I X'd it and then never showed it. If it was approved, I put a check in the air. That was called a review tech. So I was sitting in the room 8 hours looking at TV shows, looking at programs, and again checking to see whether it's approved to come on the air. That's the closest thing I did. But God saw that in 1996 to 2006, where I am the president of PIC TV Network, where we do TV shows and programs, and maybe that's why I'm hard on audio, video, lighting, because that's what I did. Whew. Anyway, so we started this in 2020, PIC TV Network. We had no money, we had no commercials, we had no TV shows, we had no star interviews, we had no red carpet, we had nothing. But just the fire and passion to start a television network in honor of my sister. I had one channel idea, and I went to a builder and he gave me 25 channels on Roku, empty channels, blank channels, nothing on it. I prayed and it was COVID. I said, God, what do I do with these channels? And I talked to a team, a man, James Lee, one of my mentors and advisors, and said, you want to do a health channel, a fitness channel, a sports channel, do something different. I said, well, I gotta have a Gospel Life channel, so I put Gospel Life in there. And I created channels, but I still didn't have anybody to come on. So on Black Friday of 2020, we did a soft launch. We came on, nobody still knew us. We got an LLC, we got incorporated. I talked to a lot of people about helping us to get our programming together. I talked to one of my brothers from BET at that time. We moved into January. He couldn't help us because his price was too high. And I went into this app called Clubhouse. Clubhouse was one of the top 10 apps in the world where people were connecting because it was COVID. So you had people from Steve Harvey's show who was laid off, BET who was laid off because it was COVID, Wendy Williams' show laid off at that time. We had a lot of people in the big record industries laid off. So I went into a room and I said, my name is David Evans, president of PIC TV Network, and I'm gonna be one of the greatest television networks out here, because everybody was trying to blow my head up. I said, you're gonna do this, the next BET, the next TV One, the next MTV. I was like, I went in that room and I said, I'm gonna be the next, and they laughed at me and said, you ain't gonna be the next anything. You know how much money it took to be built in BET? You know how much money it took to do MTV? How much money it took to do all these big networks? You're not there yet. Come back in the future. I left that room almost crying. I was so hurt because these people had made it. And I said, man, I was so hurt. And God spoke to me and said, who are you? I said, PIC TV, the People's Investment Channel, for the people, with the people, by the people. What do? We bring ordinary people on who's doing extraordinary things. And I found my identity. Once I found my identity, I said, you know what? I'm not BET, I'm not MTV, I'm not TV One, I'm PIC TV Network, the People's Investment Channels. The heavens opened up. I put it out there and I got a young lady named Michelle Cox, who was my first manager from Atlanta, Georgia. She said, David, what do you need? I said, I need a PR person. She said, that's me. I said, I can't pay you. She said, never ask me for money. I'm good. I'm an entrepreneur. She brought on other people like the President Safe Flight. Michelle Cox was like the first person who really got us out there. And then I went to a clubhouse room again. It was $1 million room with Wendy Elaine Wright. I will never forget her name. She's a talent manager from Hollywood, California. Wendy Elaine Wright, she is close to the president of Sony Records. She met the great late Michael Jackson, Billy Crystal. The list goes on and on. Wendy Elaine Wright came on and did an interview on PIC TV Network, and we still play that today, 5 years later. It's a historical interview. At the end, she said, I love PIC TV Network. This network is going to make it. She said, what I'm going to do is put you out there on my platform with 80,000 people. I said, really? She said, yeah. That put us out there again. I was on another app and I met some wonderful people and I asked them to come on, like Secretary Entertainer. Shout out from PIC TV Network with him talking about the network. We still play it today. D.L. Hughley, that was paid for. Anthony Anderson gave us that free commercial. We paid for it, but he gave the money back. Man, that was a blessing. We literally paid for that interview for Anthony Anderson. He gave the money back. I knew we were on to something. We had interviews from Maya, who has 10 million plus more. Her song Whoa on YouTube. Millions and millions and millions and millions of people. She gave us an interview. Think about some wonderful people like for a man from the 5th floor who loved us, gave 4 or 5 interviews, PIC TV Network. So here comes the stars, giving us a lot of love and support. This was in 2021. I met with my team and I brought aboard Michelle Cox, Atlanta, Georgia, Mel Beast. She ran the TV Virtual Book Fair with us. She is from Colorado. Mel Beast, one of the most beautiful persons. She has her own publications. She came aboard with us. She's been with us and still with us now. An investor, a supporter. Think about the Lady of Wisdom, who started with us and still with us today, who is a genius in Mississippi. And she's one of my managers. I empower her and always empower people around you. Give people a shot. Dr. Sheila Magoo from Alabama, who's been with us, one of the top givers and supporters of PIC TV Network. These are managers who helped build a foundation, who stuck with me and still with me 5 years later. Sean, Atlanta, Georgia, one of the wonderful brothers who works with us, love him so much. And then we have people like Amos Evans, Nashville, Tennessee. It's my son Steve, producer, Hollywood, California. My wife, Coach Yvette Evans. Other people who just helped build. Late Queen from Richmond, Virginia. Lisa from Virginia. People who've been with us. Ohio, we had managers coming from Ohio. New York, Patty, who started with us. Now she's branched off and has her own opportunity for another network. We got the foundation with us. Got to go all the way down to Chicago. Give a lot of love out to Bro O, who worked the Prison Freedom shows and channels. Has over 30, 40 shows. One of the shows of the year, the Prison Freedom Show. Our history is mind-blowing. That's just a little bit. That's just like chapter 3 in a success story of PIC TV Network, which is a book I'm putting together. And how we have grown organically. And people literally have seen us grow. PIC TV Network has grown from no channels to 25 channels to 60 channels. My man Jerome Boyd, who's watching right now, then investors start coming to support the network. When we hit the Titanic iceberg and it got slow, people say, you know what, I'm gonna help this network. But Pastor Anderson kept sowing. Then We have Simeon Cohen, my brother. It's just like, and then I got to give a lot of love out to Boston and our new managers, Devon coming on board, keeping things going. It's so many wonderful people, and his mom. She had a dream about me, and this was a few months ago. And she said, "I had a dream that I gave you some money." And I said, "Really?" She said, "Yeah, I wrote you a check, and I want to bless your network." She dreamed about me and giving a check to help the network. That's how God works. When God is for you, who can be against you? And PIC TV Network is one of the networks that we, and not just me, we do our shooting like we're doing now. We do our editing. We do our uploading and downloading for the programs. And we air it on our own network. That's a winning formula. Plus, we do TV shows, commercials, 100 short films on YouTube, and we have our own programming that we do it on our own network. It's like everything we need is like coming together for PIC TV Network. The first year we was trying to figure it out. The second year we was trying to smooth it out. The third year we was trying to fund it out. The fourth year we were trying to, again, work it out. The fifth year is where we are right now, our fifth year, and God is like developing it out with taking us to a whole different level. So those of you coming on board now in our fifth year of PIC TV Network, you coming on at a good time. I never thought that you can turn on PIC TV right now on YouTube, PIC TV Spotlight on YouTube, and we have 500,000 people who watch our videos. Look at the most popular videos, and I want to give a shout out to Taraji P. Henson. 25,000 views in one video. Then another video we have, which is one of the most popular, 87,000 people watched that one video. YouTube contacted us and said, congratulations. Some of our low numbers on YouTube videos are 7,000, 10,000, 15,000. These are low numbers on PIC TV Spotlight on YouTube. So we have over 500,000. Last time I looked at it was 600,000 views on YouTube. And now we're trying to monetize that. How cool is that? So we are so happy that you are coming aboard the PIC TV Network, the PIC TV students, the PIC TV Network partners, the PIC TV Network fans, the PIC TV Network wonderful people who've taken the TV Ready session. This TV Ready session is to make you to be a part of our network. So we can be talking about you doing some amazing things on PIC TV Network because you're coming at the right time as we grow in the network, our TV shows and programs. And maybe you have an idea for a TV show or program. Let's talk about it and let's get it going on PIC TV Network. Look at our new website, www.thepictvnetwork.net. www.thepictvnetwork.net. Hopefully, all of you watching right now, you passed the PIC TV Ready session. My name is David Evans. It's been a wonderful, wonderful pleasure to have you to study on the TV Ready session of PIC TV Network. Hope you learned a lot. Don't forget to take the test. Don't forget to pass the test. Study, answer the test, and don't forget to send it to 240-423-9820. That's our number. Thank you for your time. I'll see you in the next big show. David Evans here. Shalom.